So there's been a lot of rumors on AJ Dybantsa and his motivations in his recruitment, right? We've speculated a bunch of times, like, well, this feels weird. Like he's not talking to coaches. Everybody has to talk to his dad, and he's tweeting about UCF and just the schools he's actually visited, BYU, USC. It's like all the schools with money, and that's it. This is probably just a money play. But how much money is the question? Well, we finally got a rumored number on AJ Dybantsa. Carter, there is talk that AJ Dybantsa and family and whatever you consider his camp are saying the starting asking price to even pick up the phone, to even consider AJ going to your school is $3 million.
Okay, that takes me out of the round. I'm just a bit short. I only got 40 cash on me. Okay.
It's crazy you carry cash in this day and age, honestly, but
It's for golf skins. That's my
uh,
golf skins bucket.
understood.
Yeah. But I mean, listen, there's no number nowadays that really throws me off in this era. And look, we love Coleman Hawkins, right? If Coleman Hawkins is worth $2 million, 3 million is more than enough for AJ Dybantsa. Is that, I mean, I know you probably shouldn't be able to play that game, and it sucks that you got to play that game. But if Great Osobor is worth $2 million, there's got to be somewhere out there that will give AJ Dybantsa $3 million, and maybe not even bat an eye at doing so.
Here's my issue with that. No matter how great you are, and Dybantsa is great, he's a supreme talent. Um, don't you gotta earn something before just getting guarantees? And I guess you can say you earn it from the high school trail, but like the idea of an incoming freshman getting paid more than any transfer in all of college basketball, including guys who have proven the production, feels wild to me. No? Like
Yeah,
if I were a GM running a program or something, I would never consider spending 3 million on a freshman. I would take $3 million and go get two great Osobors.
right. And this is the thing too. You are getting him for 1 year.
Right.
It's a $3 million rental, and most likely a team that will pay him $3 million, that's who they're paying. Like after that, there can't be that much money left over. Or any school that is paying $3 million is a school of the level of Washington,
Yeah,
or even to a certain extent Kansas State. And those teams aren't national championship contenders. Like those teams don't have Final Four aspirations to be harsh about it. Like it'd be like renting a player for a year and just saying that he went to your school. And also, like, even if he did go to yours, it's like a 1 year thing. Like
yeah,
you rented him, he might not even come back to campus. He might not even feel a part of the school. Like
yeah,
it's a tough situation to navigate. At the same time, I don't advocate acting like you're poor if you got the money.
for sure.
So if you got 3 million burning a hole in your pocket on the streets of Provo, perhaps, if I'm BYU, I'm signing that check and I'm making sure it's delivered. Western Union, that thing. I don't know if they do that out west, but do it.
Card, are you in any wedding parties this summer?
I no.
Got a summer off? That's surprising. At our age, I feel like somebody's getting married every single year.
The only wedding that I've been to weddings, but none that I've had to be a part of.
Got it. What's the last wedding party you were in?
The last wedding party I was in. Let me see here. Ooh, so I was in. I got maybe Z Hearst wedding.
Did you have to buy a suit for that?
I rented it.
You rented a suit?
Yeah.
How much money was it to rent the suit, if you mind me asking?
Probably somewhere like around 200 some bucks.
And that was a nice option because it was cheaper than buying a suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of, that's a big decision. Like when I was getting married, we're planning like, oh, I want to save my boys some money. I don't want them to have to spend anything crazy. We'll probably just do some rental suits, right? But then, I ended up changing that last minute because I found a good deal. You guys could buy a nice light colored suit. And I believe you still wear the light colored suit. It was a light gray suit, right?
It's a nice
Yeah.
suit that I still use. The one you bought for my wedding, I
Yeah.
believe still got in the rotation now.
Same. Sometimes you find a suit that's unique and something you can keep, and you spend a lot of money, and it's worth it to spend a little more money on what you can keep rather than go the cheap rental option. What AJ Dybantsa's camp is trying to get us to do is spend 4 times the amount you would spend on a normal suit to rent it for a week. That's what this is. No person in their right mind would spend that much money to rent something. It's insane. And any program that does this is an unserious program. Like, this is why you're the #1 recruit in the country. People are saying you might be better than Cooper Flagg, and your last tweet was about UCF. It's a disaster. And I've alluded to it in other videos, man. I think it's insane. I don't care how good you are. I think setting an asking price this high is absurd. It goes against everything every healthy program in the sport should do. It's very AJ Store-esque. Like, anyone who has concerns about AJ Store's demands, we sure we're not just getting a slightly better AJ Store for $3 million who's never set foot on a college basketball floor? Like, I think this is insane. With that said, congrats to BYU, and I'm gonna be there when he commits.
You damn
Let's
skippy.
go.
Come on now. Also, that suit bar was special. You came with that on the spot?
I was on the fly. I'm not gonna
You're
lie.
you're so special, dog. You really are.
Car, you know what I love about you?
That I'm handsome?
You're reliable. I can count on you. Honestly, you remind me of Aaron Henry a little bit. Remember when, like, their back was against the wall, nothing was going right, and man just showed up every day. He didn't make excuses. There were no problems. There were just solutions.
Sounds like me.
That's you. And it also reminds me of Duncan Mechanical Solutions, because if you're looking for quality furnace repair, look no further than the heating and air experts that you can trust. Comfort and quality are their standard. They're an HVAC company that serves Northeast Indiana and Southern Michigan, whether it's heating and air conditioning, plumbing, kitchen and bath remodeling, or emergency services when you need them most. Duncan Mechanical Solutions has reliable service that you can count on. Cart, remember when your basement almost exploded?
I remember when my basement almost exploded. I remember when my furnace itself was acting funny. I remember when my AC was acting funny. I wish I had Duncan in my back pocket. I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been anywhere in Northern Indiana or Southern Michigan that hasn't been perfectly cool or perfectly warm, depending on when the day called for. And that's because of Duncan Mechanical Solutions. They are the presenting sponsor for the month of July. Shout out to Duncan Mechanical Solutions. Go to duncanmechanicalsolutions.com to learn more.